will knock you right out. I'll get that later. And
be careful, because then you wind up. You can't sneeze in peace these days or clear your throat.
And then by the time you fall asleep, you're not caring about, smelling it anymore. Oh. Hello there. It's been a whole year. I'm excited. It's been a whole year since we had a conversation about how Dr. TEALS sleep spray will knock you right out. I'll get that later. And boy, do I have an update for y'all. So initially, about how this is more of a benefit-based product. I also talked about how it barely has any lasting power because it's just designed to bring forth the benefit of making it easier for you to go to sleep. And it contains melatonin. Nice smell. No lasting power. Since the very first time I've used the Dr. TEALS sleep spray, I've only ever used it occasionally throughout this past year. I have some observations to bring up because with updates, I may turn out to feel a bit different about a product upon the update in several months of using it between my rotations of other products. Let's get into the basics and overall how I feel about it.
I didn't realize it was recording. So the first thing here we want to look at is the first initial smell out of the bottle without spraying it. It's that classic melatonin smell, but there's the way that Dr. TEALS formulated this sleep spray, you still get almost the pungent scent, the full potency, almost of lavender. You almost get it. And when you spray it out, the alcohol hits your nose. You got to be careful, because then you wind up and clear the whole entire room, because you can't sneeze in peace these days or clear your throat because of that. It's inevitable now. It's a little strong, so what you want to make sure you're doing when you get ready to use this, number one, use it in moderation. That's one thing I found. Spraying it a whole lot, you'll wind up having a melatonin hangover. You also don't want to spray too much. Only created to last long enough to put you to sleep. And as it puts you to sleep, you may still have little hints of it wherever you spray it. Pillows, your pajamas, clothes on yourself. It's fine to do that, but you might not have that residue when you wake up depending on how much you spray. Whether it's on the heavy-handed side or the lighter side of things. I did a sleep demonstration here, and just to show you all, I did it fast forwarded in real time to show you all what that was like. And I had got a shower together and then used the sleep spray. I mean, when I woke up, I was refreshed. That was one of the best sleeps in a long time I had ever had. The thing is, you could be getting that from this product, and I know everyone has a different reaction to this. It's not something that you need to become dependent upon. The other word, where you become hooked on phonics. It's supplementary, but if you're having issues going to sleep relaxing, I would suggest creating a shower routine or baths, whichever one you like, in which you get really relaxed and de-stress. Stop scrolling through your phone. Or if you want to do that, set a certain time up. That's a cut off. I found that for it to be the most effective, so that way I'm not waking up groggy, aside from spraying it a whole heap of times like I'm in combat. Aside from that, is that I needed to set a nice shower routine and de-stress and wind down prior to my planned and or scheduled bedtime. That really comes in handy. Is spraying on your skin here. And this is safe on a pillow or whatever. It's very soft, nice sheen, but this is not something you looking at moisturizing with or any way, shape, or form. If you are a person, you're very particular, you don't want it to be like, I want to spray it. I don't want to spray it on my neck. Cool. No judgment here. Can I spray it in my face? I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're going to do so, again, no judgment. You can lightly mist it over your face. Now I'm gonna do a demonstration, but I'm not gonna do this face full of makeup I got to take off after. Mist it as far away from your face as you can get it. Again, talk to doc. I am not a doctor. I would not suggest it. Places that work for me, almost the same exact areas where you would spray perfume and or cologne for the men. Here, your contact points. Inner side of the wrist, contact points. Inner elbow, contact points. Ankles, inner ankles, contact points. I actually grew more appreciation for this sleep spray since I've initially bought it. Picked it up at Big Lots here, and pretty much the whole collection. It was on sale on markdown. I have a greater appreciation for this because I can use this when I need to. And I also began learning what I'm sharing with you all. Better ways, more efficient ways to use it. Here it says, in the shower, on pillows and bedding, on body, in bedroom. You can mist it all over your bed at night. You already washed the sheets and then you mist that sleep spray.
So an hour later, this is something I don't think I've noticed initially about this Dr. TEALS sleep spray. The entire time, working up straight to the 1 hour mark, I noticed this time that not only the strength began to fade, that's normal. I noticed that during the initial part. But I'm noticing like the overall fragrance as a whole, everything combined together. The lavender, the chamomile, the essential oils, and everything else that makes up the whole scent. It started to smell, it was fading, but it's still there. And it just gets softer and softer. It's not like fragrance mist with barely any lasting power, dare I say, that as it fades away, like the whole scent is gone. It may linger about maybe 1 or 2 notes or just the initial smell out of, before the dry down. But then it just fades away in such bad taste. This is different and very unique for a sleep spray, for something that's only designed to be used at bedtime. It's something that's only designed to be used to promote and help you wind down and settle down to have a good sleep. Something really unique, and I would love to see more body care brands that don't make the sleep spray to adopt that for fragrance mist. I really don't have anything against fragrance mist except the lasting power. Now, if you want to know all about those, then I got a video there. Goes into more detail. But that is what I did like. As it faded out, it didn't fade out in bad taste running up to the hour mark. Although it barely has any lasting power, it didn't fade out where I couldn't smell the lavender or the chamomile anymore. I still could smell it, like it's still on my hand here. Still lingering, and I love that because that lets me know it's kind of like a time release thing. And then by the time you fall asleep, you're not caring about smelling it anymore. A fragrance mist, that's different. That's something you spritz out as soon as I'm finna go out the door, I'm finna go run an errand, I'm finna go wherever I'm planning to be, wherever I'm about to go. I would like to see that adopted into fragrance mist. 1 year later, and here are my honest final thoughts. I never thought I would revisit trying a sleep spray again. That's right, because Long ago, I discovered sleep sprays, but I never really got a chance to get into them and figure out what their purpose were until last year with this Dr. TEALS sleep spray. Now that I've had an opportunity to examine and use this throughout this year and counting, I love that sweet, soft fade of the lasting power, even though it's not designed to do that. I give this, and even a year later, and I don't give these out often. Dr. TEALS sleep spray still gets a solid 10. Still, it's absolutely amazing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my 1-year update for Dr. TEALS sleep spray with melatonin, chamomile, and lavender essential oils. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all next time.